I may have spoken about this before or not. I'm not quite sure, but then I think I have different points from a previous video if there is a video. And let's talk about it right now. This is envy. And by envy, I'm talking about envying other people's progress and success. I believe that envy comes a lot of the times not from you being jealous specifically, but it comes from you seeing people doing what you perceive to be better than you. And you look at where they are, and when you look at where you are, you just can't see it possible for you to get to where they also are, which is also where you want to get, right? And when you look at that and you sort of, in a sense, doubt yourself, I think that's where the envy starts. When you see somebody doing better than you and you see that trajectory that they have traveled at, that they have moved at, and you think that it's not possible for you, it's the self-doubt that actually pushes you into envy than you being motivated or inspired. Shout out to the previous video, being inspired by their progress. Because when you have that negative mindset of saying to yourself that it is not possible for you to get to where they also got, then it's obviously not easy for you to see that if they could make it wherever they made it, if they could get to that level that they got to, then you also can do the same. And only until you let go of that type of thinking and look at it in a sense of, oh, this person that I know, maybe from the similar background as mine, is doing so great in life, in their career, in their business, in their relationships. And I know this person, I know where they are from, and here they are doing so great. If you see it in that sense that I also can get to where they are, or at least halfway through, or even past where they are. By the way, it shouldn't even be a competition, but if you view things in that manner, then I don't believe that it's possible for you to actually be envious. And I realized this with myself as well. 5, 6 years ago, when I started looking at people who are doing great, sometimes really, really, really well, that even now when I look at where they were back then, never mind where they are now, where they were back then, compared to now, it is still really big, right? But now I don't just look at them and think to myself, man, I don't know if I can get there myself, man. It's hard. So I'm just going to choose to be envious. And the problem about envy is that it leads to jealousy. Now, jealousy is even more negative. Like, jealousy is slow poison to you. It's like you are taking poison slowly and you're expecting the next person to die, because you going from being envious because you were doubting yourself and your ability to get where they are, you are now jealous of the fact that they are there and it is not you in their spot. And once your thinking is clouded by these kinds of thoughts, believe you me, there is nothing that you can do to uproot yourself from wherever you are and do better. So that's my thinking, and that's my opinion when it comes to envy. And it is quite simple, if I may say, quite simple to actually let go of envy and not feel jealousy or envy. Yes, of course, here and there you might feel a little bit of, damn, they are really doing good. I wish it was them. Yes, that's envy too, but then going from I wish I was them to, I wonder how he did it. I wonder how she did it. I wonder if I could try do the same thing, or if I could talk to this person and learn their ways and learn what they did to get where they are. And that's a better way of approaching life and approaching business, career, or even relationships. If you are seeing somebody doing well, the best thing for you to do is either speak with them, congratulate them, or be proud or happy for them, and realize that if it is possible for them, then it's also possible for you. Listen, your mind believes what you believe. So if you tell it that nothing is possible for you, it believes it. If you tell it that everything is possible, then it also believes it. Again, I always say that this is not some spiritual woo-hoo thing, it's just how it is. In fact, when I meditate, for example, which is another video, when I meditate, I don't actually look at the positive outcomes that I want to achieve. I look at the negative outcomes that I may possibly get to if I don't put in the work. So when I see somebody that I should 5, 6 years ago, when I see somebody that I should be feeling envious about, I look at them, get inspired, motivated, and be proud of them and happy for them, and realize that it's also possible for me to get there, and realize that they had to put in some work to get there. And if I don't put in the work to get there, then I look at the worst case scenarios, and that's how I meditate. More on that in another video. I'm done with this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button, of course, subscribe as well, share it with a friend. Much love.